The KNX UK journey started in 2007 at the British Library, and ever since we have worked to grow the KNX brand and our community.
Do you remember when we came here to the British Library first time?
Yeah, that would have been summer 2007. We had our inaugural press event here. We had over 50 attendees, and the press attended. That was the start of our KNX community in the UK.
And since then we've managed to accelerate and grow that community and retain those that were first involved, and turn KNX UK into a very successful association.
And we've created an excellent community of networking for all our members here in the UK.
Yeah, all due to KNX.
Indeed.
The years in between have seen our events at some iconic locations: Brooklands Racetrack Museum, the National Space Centre, and even Tower Bridge. And during that time, we have listened to some inspirational figures, such as Paralympian Lord Chris Holmes. We have celebrated our own anniversaries, with 10 years passing in 2017. And of course, we have helped celebrate other milestones, such as 25 years of the KNX Association, back at the KNX-equipped British Library. But it isn't all hard work. We also like a drink or two, especially at Christmas. And this is always a good way to bring the UK KNX community together and share our stories.
I started to become involved in KNX when it was still called EIB, and my involvement came no way through the residential or the building side of the industry, but in super yachts, where we discovered this system that was being used in order to minimise the amount of copper in the risers, was distributed, was intelligence on every deck on the vessel, and seemed to be programmable by those that were in the know.
I started with KNX in 2006, where we had a very large project which had a lot of heating, a lot of lighting, different shading controls, and we were looking for a solution that really did, cover everything. Since then, I haven't really looked back. KNX has been a huge part of my career. KNX has always been the underlying thing that has enabled me to get to where I am, and I think there's a really nice synergy between that and how KNX actually works.
When a customer says, "Can we do that?" and the answer is always yes, because there are just so many answers out there. There's always more than one answer, and that to me is that sort of key, that heart, that beauty of KNX, what it brings to your customer.
Yeah, I think it's really very important. It's an arm you can grab hold of if you need help. It's obviously a networking opportunity for manufacturers or integrators to bring you together to secure and find more jobs and try and bring more jobs to the KNX world. I think it's very beneficial all around.
The way you can combine KNX or embed KNX as a sort of like a base for your control system is so sort of like childishly easy that with very little training you can pretty much become a very proficient person in the KNX.
I think the one particular project that I was excited to be involved with was our new showroom in Theben in London, because not only were we the supply and manufacturer, but we were actually the client as well. So we were deciding in terms of what we wanted in the project and how we wanted to display it to our customers as well.
So my most exciting project is Heathrow Airport. I suppose my first introduction to KNX with Chris Glasso of Andromeda back in, probably 2004 now, when myself and Mr. Brook met him when we saw the plans for Terminal 5. Unfortunately, as BEG, we didn't get the project for Terminal 5. Went to, I think it was Merton in the end for the sensors. But it was just that first introduction about how, a major project in the UK was using KNX.
And most of our projects have KNX in them. We only do one or two purely AV projects, but mostly it's about KNX, and we also integrate using KNX the BMS solution. So we provide an all-in-all solution for our customers, which most of our customers like, because we can integrate everything together and we become one of the person to contact if there is any issues on the site. So for them, maintenance contracts become very easy.
I've worked with German companies for years, I mean many years, and I've been around KNX and EIB before that, I guess. Now I'm MD of Jung UK, which is one of 19 overseas subsidiaries of Albrecht Jung in Germany. And Jung is, of course, a founder member of KNX as a multinational manufacturer of switches and control systems. Obviously, KNX for us provides the backbone for intelligent buildings and homes, MDUs, hotels, offices and super yachts. So our activity in that area now is huge, and that's my involvement with KNX today.
My best KNX bit, complete confidence in KNX, knowing that every time the landscape changes or the technology is updated and consumer and user demands increase, that KNX has it all covered.
This video has shown the impact and importance KNX and the association has had in UK since its inception. KNX has been part of my life for 18 years, and when I returned to the UK in 2013, the association was my first stopping point. I knew it was the way to get involved and to be part of the KNX community. The association is the heart of KNX. Our history has shown we bring people together, helping knowledge grow, playing a part in improving buildings, even improving lives, and having the odd drink. Our continuing strength is in our people, and I'm looking forward to being part of it. But for the moment, this is where the 30-year journey pauses. I'm looking forward to many more years involved in KNX, possibly not another 30, but I know our association is ready for the future, ready for the next 30 years.